Hello, it is I and many other people enjoy cruising and creating roleplay drives on Forza Horizon 4, especially this guy who suggested this video. So I decided to make this video. This is 10 cars you must own in Forza Horizon 4. Enjoy the video. Number 1, the Bentley Continental Supersports. This is probably one of my favourite cars in Forza Horizon 4, and it's definitely an essential for any Horizon 4 garage in my opinion. The beefed up body kit makes it look much more aggressive compared to the standard GT, and the little wing at the back actually suits the car. If you choose to paint this car, it has two different groups, one for the main body and one for the bonnet, roof and boot. The fact that this car's grille is de-chromed means that this car can suit any colour combination you can think of, but by far my favourite thing about this car is how versatile it is when you drive it. If you want to go for a slow quiet cruise, this car's almost silent with a little purr, but if you want to unleash the taps, the car roars into life and is arguably one of the best sounding cars in the game. Not just that, but if the engine's maxed out, it can hit some crazy speeds. So the Continental Supersport is a must for your Horizon 4 garage. Next up is the Mazda RX-7, a 90s JDM legend. No matter what era of cars you're into, you cannot help but love the RX-7. The RX-7 in Horizon 4 comes with 2 Rocket Bunny kits and quite a few individual parts. This therefore makes the car versatile to modify and can result in some crazy looking cars. Of course, the RX-7 has its infamous rotary engine, giving it the iconic high-pitched engine note. But the reason this car's on the list is because of this weird speedometer glitch whenever you cross around 90 km/h. That's truly weird, hence why this car deserves a place on this list. The Porsche Panamera Turbo. When this car first came out, it was very controversial. Even old Top Gear's Porsche fanatic Richard Hammond didn't like the look of it, but this new shape Panamera is a work of art. One of my favourite things about this car's design is the retractable spoiler, which is really satisfying to watch. The interior of this car is all very beautifully laid out as well, easy to read and gives you a little futuristic feel. But my favourite thing about this car, just like the Continental, is the sound. Select the high gear, low RPM, then floor it. How beautiful is that V8 tone? Forza, you guys have nailed the sound. Well done. The 1999 Dodge Viper ACR. Fun fact, my first ever model car was a 1/18th scale Dodge Viper, just like this one. Not just that, but this car is absolutely insane to drive in Forza Horizon 4. The interior with all these gauges and vents make you feel like you've gone back in time. It's such a retro feel. The car also looks insane from the exterior, especially with this one with the rear facing pipes, as opposed to the side exit ones. Speaking of the exhaust, this car sounds absolutely insane in game. How godly does that sound? And if you thought that sounds insane, just listen to when you downshift it. I absolutely love this mechanical sound and feel of the car when you drive it, and that's why you need a Viper in your Horizon 4 garage. Oh, and rest in peace Dodge Vipers, you will be missed. The 599 GTO. This era of Ferrari were absolutely mental, and the 599 is probably one of the best looking ones of that generation. I mean, look at that diffuser. It almost starts halfway up the car. Anyways, the interior of this car is also one of my favourite parts about the 599. Unlike most Ferraris, this car has a white tachometer, which I actually dig, and the white screen to the left of it looks really cool too. Also, the steering wheel doesn't have any unnecessary buttons crammed onto it, making the car seem more like an actual car. But the best thing about this car is its engine, the 6-litre naturally aspirated V12 engine. An engine that's not artificially tinkered to be loud. It's loud out of the factory. Have a listen to this. Now that is what you call an exhaust tone, and that is also why you need a 599 GTO in Horizon 4. The RJ Anderson Trophy Truck. If you want to have fun in the car in Horizon 4, look no further. The Trophy Truck is perfect. The soft bouncy suspension is really comic, making the car feel like a factory jelly build. You can accelerate and brake constantly, making your car sway back and forth. It's really quite weird to watch. And if you want to go off-roading up mountains and through the water, this car is again perfect for that. Although the grip isn't very good through grass for a car like this, you can still have a ton of fun sliding this thing off-road. Hence why having a Trophy Truck in your Horizon 4 garage is an absolute must in my opinion. Oh, and the 7.2 litre racing V8 engine swap actually comes from this car, which is pretty cool. The Porsche 911 GT2 RS, aka the cover car for Forza Motorsport 7. Okay, what else is there to say? Just look at the car, man. Looks absolutely beautiful. Moving to the interior, everything's covered in this red Alcantara suede material, with a lot of carbon, making this car look very race car. And the sound of this car? That's a pretty good sound. But the best thing about this car is when you stop it, because yep, that's correct. The car has an idle sound you can actually hear. What a gem of a car. You really need a GT2 RS in Forza Horizon 4. The Eye Velociter N. I think that's how you say Velociter. Is that? I don't know. Help me in the comments. This car has quite a few paint groups for you to customize the car and further personalize it. However, one party piece about this car is an engine swap. Oh yes, the rally engine. Meaning if you downshift it, the car never stops crackling and popping. What an amazing car for Forza Horizon 4. If you don't own this car, then you are a truly weird person, man. You're truly weird. Finally, the BMW M4 GTS. Okay, yes. If you didn't know anything about the M4 GTS and you saw one on the street, you'd say it looks nice with its odd looking orange style wheels, orange splitter, and its weird looking wing. However, in Horizon 4, you can get rid of all those parts and make it look just like the M3 down my road. Not just that, but the interior of this car is absolutely insane. Nothing's overdone. Everything's kept very simplistic but stylish at the same time. But we haven't even gotten to the best part about this. The car sounds absolutely insane when you floor it, but it gets even better when you let go of the throttle. Oh yes, just listen to that. Absolutely beautiful car this is, and this is why you need an M4 GTS in Forza Horizon 4. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Hope you did enjoy. If you enjoyed the video, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you're new, share this video and comment down below any future videos you would love to see. Anyways, until next time, have a good one, guys. Cheers.
Sie pudert sich die Nase, ich papp eine Zanny. Checke frische Nudes auf meinem Handy. Rocke Gucci, Prada, Louis, Fendi. Pferdemädchen lesen gerne Wendy.